Good day, YouTube, and welcome to the one of Tit's Beer Bottle 420's energy reviews, energy beverages, and all that. Hey, folks. Okay, we have from Rage. We have the latest one in their Inferno lineup. Now their Inferno lineup is those big 710 milliliter, 24-ounce bottles. There's no other size for them, and they're the bottles that are supposed to look like a fire extinguisher. There's the red one, which was either like a fruit punch or a cherry. There was a yellow one, which was, I believe, like a grapefruit and citrus kind of combo. And when I got those ones a long time ago, I had to pay like 3 or 4 something for them. But guess what? I randomly, I'll tell you, at like the Dollarama dollar stores, sometimes you'll find a little 8.5 ounce red can of X Rage, which is just like their little generic energy drink. And you'll find their energy shot, which I do not recommend their energy shot. After a couple of sips, like boom, I could really feel my heart beating, and it kind of pushed me in the kitchen. Could be because it's the only thing I've ever had that has something called Alertex in it. But anyways, guess what? I randomly came across the purple Inferno as you see here, and guess what? These days, this store, there is products in there now. These days, priced over $1, where it used to be just like $1 or less. So price tag $1.50, rung it up, $1.70. I've not seen this anywhere else before. I just recently found it type thing. And that's cheap because I said the red one and the yellow one I had to pay 3 or 4 something. So Rage Inferno Energy Drink, they're from Montreal, Quebec. Really, really cool company and lineup and all that. I'll tell you, they say do not go past 1,000 milligrams of caffeine a day. I wouldn't recommend even going near that level. Taurine, 3,000 milligrams. Vitamin B3, 30 milligrams. Vitamin B6, 6 milligrams. And vitamin B12, 18 milligrams. Carbonated filtered water, sugar, citric acid, natural and artificial flavors, sodium benzoate, potassium sulfite, colored sucrose. And the caffeine content of this whole bottle, folks, is 375 milligrams. So if you just drink what's considered one serving of an energy drink, which is 8.5 ounces, you'll be getting 125 milligrams of caffeine. Caution, we know you're on fire, but don't chug the bottle. They have that on all of them. I got a glass of it in the fridge, so it'll stay cool. So I won't get that, but I want to show you something else too. The tops are supposed to have where the cap looks like a fire extinguisher, but it never happened with the red one by the time I got it, because I got the red one before I saw the yellow one, and there was a time when they didn't have that top to them, and then they had a button on the bottom that made them lean to the side. So yeah, you see that's what the yellow one looks like. And you see I got the red one. If you find the red one these days, you would sit up straight and have the fire extinguisher top. But it's been quite some time since I've had an Inferno, and I've only had those ones once, just because their prices. And I kind of thought they were only worth having once too, because of that as well. So the Inferno lineup is worth trying out as a pretty much any Rage product, but I'd still recommend the shot pain, and the Infernos. After one time, it's like whatever. But if I can come across these in the dollar store more than once, and this one's actually really, really good, so maybe I'll repeat it. And talking with Rage on Facebook, they tell me it's a great punch flavor. So I poured some out, purple color, really purple. Like it's looking black to you guys, I guess, on camera there, but in front of me, that's one crazy ass purple. Very bright velvety, like a dark purple. I've had tropical punch before, and I've had fruit punch, but never a grape punch. And I'm gonna say it either just smells grape, nothing else, or grape with a little something else going to it. But the hex is doing in the dollars. Fuck yeah! All right, let's try it. Cheers. Okay, right away I'm drinking it and I'm thinking it's just grape. Then I'm trying to figure out because all of a sudden it's like, is this just grape muted down and not as grapish as grape normally tastes? Because at first it just tastes like, oh, grape. Then it's like, oh, um, a less like a weaker tasting grape, like it's been muted down in its usual grape intensity. And then I get maybe a tiny little bit of sour on the tongue or something, very little bit. And as I'm thinking of what I'm tasting and talking to you guys, I think I'm getting sort of some other kind of taste in there. Yeah, when you move it around in your mouth, you're thinking, oh, a lighter tasting grape than how grape normally would taste. Or maybe you think, oh, no, you think grape at first, then you swallow it and you think like a lighter tasting grape. But then in like the aftertaste, after it's been swallowed, my tongue gets a tiny little bit like a sourness. And I'm going to say I can taste some of the other stuff you would get in like a punch kind of taste. So it's like a light grape taste with a little bit of slight sourness and little lightness of some of the other like tastes you expect from those like punch combo tastes. So yeah. Mm. It's been so long since I had the first two, but I gotta say, if I'm thinking back on the other two, and if my memory suits me correctly, not just because the other two I had to pay expensive prices for them because it wasn't a dollar store, but it was expensive, and you can't get smaller because of the bottle's gimmick fire extinguisher thing. But honestly, um, I remember correctly, I'm gonna say this actually happens to be the best of the three Infernos. I'm pretty sure there's only three, anyways. So my memory's telling me that this is the better of the Infernos. I don't find this like, oh damn, this is really good. I don't find it bad. I just kind of find it like whatever, and a little different. Because who's doing great punch, and you know how I tried to explain it to you. So a light grape taste, a little sourness, a little bits of the other fruits you get in the punch combos, and it's okay. Give it like, oh, this really energize you up. But taste wise, it's okay. And I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10 because kind of like 6 for the taste, and then just because it's really strong. And I got at the dollar store, $1.70 because of the tax thing, $1.50. That's where it gets like 11.5. But I don't know if it deserves any higher. So thanks, long. But thanks for sticking to it. Peace out.